Here we go. Here we go. Let's put this here. Oh, baby. Now we should be live, right? Let's take care of some business first, though. Boom, boom. Pimpin' an old school Runescape. Absolutely, bro. I think that's a familiar face. That is a familiar face. And the chat is there. We can close this bullshit. We can leave this here. All right. There's OBS. And there's RuneScape. Oh! Let's take care of the intro, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SKITSTONY Live. My name is Skits, and indeed you are watching Old School RuneScape in the background. And as the title of the stream says, we're going to be pimping in RuneScape for a little bit. And I see my homie Peter Parker, who's spending some of his morning with us instead of saving the citizens of New York with his spider powers, huh? Good morning, my man. Welcome back, and hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Oh man, it's just so I was just speechless for a little bit because I am so happy to be back. Can't believe we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me kind of, yeah, let's do it like that. There we go. So yeah, guys, I just told you a little bit about me. And if I didn't, my name is Skits, but some people call me the Mozart of FL Studio, or one of the most handsome and amazing YouTube content creators and streamers live. The citizens of New York can chill. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. At least for a few hours, right? Or a few minutes. And yeah, we're just going to be chilling in Old School RuneScape. You might be asking to yourself, what the hell are you doing, Skits? Are you just chopping trees? Let me tell you, I am chopping trees. And as you can see, there are other people chopping trees with me. You see this shit? Well, that's because I've been focusing on my wood cutting. It's almost level 50. So I think that's what we're going to do for a little bit. Just try and level that up to 50. And once we do that, we can start doing quests and shit again. So yeah, that's the plan. Just chill. It's like a recess stream, boys. It's just time to just let a big sigh of relief and relax. In the afternoon, you know, after I have lunch, we're going to be taking care of some music. But for now, it's just chilling. So I just told you a little bit about me and a little bit about what we're going to be doing for this morning. or in this lovely morning. And with the exception of Peter Parker, I have absolutely no idea who you might be on the other side of this computer screen, monitor, or whatever mobile device you're using to tune into this live stream from. But I don't really care about the specifics, because it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you have 3 pet dogs, or you're a Pokemon master, or a superhero like Peter. I don't really care, because you're probably a person just like me, unless you're a really intelligent dolphin that can somehow understand human dynamics. Now, unless we would be in an anime, I would believe that. You're probably a person just like me. And just because, I just hope you're in your happy, safe, and cozy place. I guess you should also try other games too. Would definitely attract new peeps. My opinion, not so serious. Well, you're absolutely right. You know, I'm thinking about playing old school. I mean, not old school RuneScape. Let me turn the gain a bit down here. Let me see. I'm thinking about whatchamacallit, bro. Downloading Resident Evil 4 and starting to play Resident Evil 4. Even though I just don't want to do that, because I hate scary games. But I've never played a Resident Evil game in my life, and I know you guys be just hella down to see me lose some brain cells. Resident Evil 4 is the game. Oh my god. Yep. I know where I'm getting at with that madness. So I do think I am gonna do that. You know? We might even start this week. We might even start like on Thursday, tomorrow, or Friday. And now that I have internet again, I can download the game. You know? I can. Am I chopping this shit? So yeah. And I could totally understand. You know? Maybe old school RuneScape isn't your cup of tea. Nonetheless, there's like 200 to 300,000 people constantly playing this game. So you see all these people here? This guy's probably smoking some weed right there. He's doing some fires. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, really. There's like 2 guys logging with me right now. They're going to the bank. See, this guy's coming up. And I'm an MMO kind of guy. Like, I love this shit. You do you, bro, when the time is right. No. The thing is I've really been meditating to play Resident Evil 4. It's been in the talks for a long time. It's just that I have to execute it. But, you know, this game, old school RuneScape, is I'm having a lot of fun playing it. And it's just an easy game to like kind of AFK, and you know, I can listen to music. I can listen to other people's music and give feedback, you know, because it's not so demanding. Unless you're like in a dungeon or something, but right now I'm just concerned about leveling up my skills. And yeah, I just want to get logging to level 50 and do some more quests. And like I said, it's just like super chill, you know? I love the music of the game too. I'm a MMORPG kind of guy myself. And I was seeing some hearts. I don't know who was sending hearts, but I did see that. So I will send you, whoever is sending those hearts, I'll send you more hearts. Thank you. But yeah, we do gotta get into the whatchamacallit, bro. We do gotta get into the Resident Evil 4. I just have to download the game. That's pretty much it. And here I am logging my life away. By the way, Peter Parker, what are you up to, my man? You are very far east. You're probably on some downtime right now. You're just chilling. Are you eating? Are you having delicious food? Did you already eat delicious food? I haven't had anything to eat today. And I see my homie Mark, one of the sexiest beasts Canada has ever seen. Welcome back, my G. Sending you a big, big hug. We're just chopping down some willow trees here in Runescape, about a level 49. And it's 7:52 p.m., chilling on my sofa. Ah, man. That's nice. So, it's that late. You had to have a grandiose day today, right? You probably put on the Spider-Man outfit. You went to save some lives. Or you went to work. Or you went to school. So I'm curious, what does Peter Parker do on a Wednesday day? You know? Did you just play, or are you on vacation? No, there could be endless possibilities here. See, for me, all I've done today was just sleep. I try to wake up early, and I did, matter of fact. I woke up at like 6:50 or 6:40 a.m. But I made the mistake of going back to sleep. And it was pretty tough for me to wake up this morning. But here I am now. I took a shower, dressed, and came right here. And it's my homie Calvic in the bazillion, baby. What's up, killers? Here I am, hanging out with the boys. Mark just came like 2 minutes ago. I've been chilling here with Peter. And all in while we're chopping down some trees in old school RuneScape so I can level my my wood cutting stat. I'm about to level 49. The plan is to level 50 and then see what the hell we're gonna do. You know, but I have been chopping down trees for a bit now. And yesterday, as the internet was being installed, which got me or took 5 hours, I was also chopping wood because I wanted to wield the rune axe, which I'm wielding right now. See this shit right here? It says the rune axe. And other than that, you know, pretty happy that I got internet again. I'm very happy that I'm streaming. I'm very happy that we're back in schedule or on schedule. So, yeah, man. What's up, baby daddy? What's up, Diddy, baby daddy? Level 49, boys. We only have to take care of one more level. One more level. You know, you guys are wondering, what the hell are you chopping? Or why do you need to chop so many trees, Skits? Guys, I'm about to build a house soon. And I'm going to call it Mark's Stripper Paradise. Do you believe that? The Stripper Paradise by Mark 21. You know, since Mark's not playing RuneScape with us, I have to bring the man into GIELINOR somehow. So when he decides to play, he's going to have a stripper pole and a stripper house waiting for him, huh? How thoughtful I am. So I need to chop thousands of logs. And why not level and chop logs for Mark's Stripper Paradise, huh? Am I not thoughtful, guys? The second you log into the game, say, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. You don't need to kill animals to level up combat. You don't need to do quests. All you need to do is come to this stripper house real quick. So I pay strippers to everyone over 18. We need to make it legal. You know, we don't want to get anybody in trouble. And we always want to play safe, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on? Chop this shit. I probably have full logs. Yep. I was wondering why I would not chop. So yeah. And guys, talk to me. Convict, talk to me. It's been a minute, man. How are you doing? How's South Africa, my G? And Mark, how's this Wednesday lovely morning? Talk to me, guys. And wow, I am chopping wood significantly faster now that I'm like level 49, bro. I'm a fucking menace. That's all I can say. I'm good, man. It's just so hot in here, and I have no AC. Well, I think you can... Buying the AC is like the meta goal, right? You need to just get something temporary like a fan. You know, I would want to believe a fan is cheaper than a AC. And then when you get money, or some money, you go for the AC. You know what I'm saying? Now, here it says, I don't even know what the temperature is. It just says some bullshit like CGQ. I think that's the stock market. I don't want to see the stock market. I want to see the temperature. How the fuck do we get the temperature, boys? I don't know. I'm an idiot. So working and waiting for my ceremonial couscous. Damn, I don't know what I'm going to have to eat today. But I am already thinking about food. I'm starving. Is it going to be... I had an Alfredo yesterday. Is it going to be chicken barbecue? Or is it going to be... I don't know. And believe me, I'm hungry. I could eat that shit right now. Gamer asking, Mark, what the hell is couscous? What is that? We might have to Google couscous so that Convict knows what that is. Okay, let's do that. Let's actually deposit the... Shut up. I don't want to talk to you, man. I want to access my bank. All right. Let's go to the lovely website known as Google.ca because we use the Canadian one. And couscous. See? So the AI says couscous is a type of pasta made from steamed durum wheat semolina. It's a staple in North African cuisine and is known for its small granular texture and ability to absorb flavors. Couscous can be served hot or cold and pairs well with various dishes like stews, vegetables, and salads. Let's take a bigger look at it. You know, it kind of looks like quinoa, but it is not quinoa. You know, it is couscous. Let's see, look at this shit. It's got like you can serve it with a lot of veggies. I bet you can also do it with a lot of cheese. Put some chicken in there. Put some protein. But yeah, it's a pretty balling thing. I learn new things every day. Have you ever had it, Skits? Yeah. When I used to live in Canada, I used to eat this, you know, maybe like once or twice a month. The school cafeteria in my boarding school did serve couscous from time to time. But you know, when I was like 15 years old, nah, never mind. When I was like 13, 12 to 13, 14, I was delighting in, you know, like a kid's fantasy. Lucky Charms, pancakes with a lot of syrup, waffles, sausages, bacon. That's what I spammed the most in Canada. French toast, very diabetic inducing things. And well, you guys know, Skits, if I eat like 5 Alfredos in a week, imagine how many bowls of Lucky Charms I could have in a week too. So like, Brett, I'm not kidding. I would probably have a bowl for breakfast and dinner sometimes. So it has been like 16 days in a row I eat this for lunch. Yep, Mark is in a streak. And Mark 21, so you eat it with something though. Yeah, it's not just like the pasta by itself. You mix it with other things too. That's the whole point. You make that's a beautiful dish. And guys, we're almost halfway. We're almost halfway. Actually, wait a second. Oh shit. I missed it. This blonde guy right here and this white guy right there, they're messing my operations, if I'm being honest. Oh my god, wait a second, bro. I'm taking the bird nest. Did you guys see that shit? Bird nest. You can sell it for like 4,000. Yeah. 4,616 in the market. You gotta be kidding me. For a bird nest? That much money? Holy jabroni, bro. And see, there are a lot of people where I am. There's like 4 people here chopping trees. This has to be one of the best spots to chop trees. Because, I don't even know, there's 4 of us here. And it's right next to a bank. Which is why. Mark says, herbs, spices, cranberries, and mandarins. Cold version. Wow. That sounds tasty. Now, I've got 3 idiots, counting myself, chopping down trees. What we do for a stripper house, huh? These people. There's 4 now? What the hell, man? Guys, chill, man. I need the logs. They look pretty cool, though. There's like 5 people here. Fuck me, man. Come on, bruh. Just eat one more log. There we go. And then I'm going to go to the Grand Exchange. And we're going to sell those bird nests. I believe, look. Don't we have a fucking nest? Withdraw all bird's nests. So that one has eggs. Okay. I see. So, Skits, what's your favorite dish? Or something there in Venezuela? It could vary, you know? It could vary. I could have a cachapa, which is like it kind of is like a pancake, but it's a pancake made out of corn. So this is like what a cachapa looks like. And you serve it, you know, a lot of times with cheese, but you can put, you know, a lot of things in it too, like chicken, meat, some protein, ham. Damn, these These people. So this is, and this is very good for like breakfast or lunch. Now, you've seen me eat this on stream before, guys. These are chocolate covered churros. Oh my god. This could be, maybe I'm fat today. You know? But if I would have a plate of this, I would not be complaining. Look at this man. Dipping churros in a mug of chocolate. Oh my god. Churros with chocolate. Good shit for me. Alright. Oh. What else? We got an arepa, which is like, we were talking about this yesterday. So this is what an arepa is. I can't describe with words well what this white part is, but it's like some kind of like mass that you grill, and then you cut it in half and you can fit anything inside, like literally everything. Now you obviously see meat because I have strip meat here, but there are infinite combinations, like infinite combinations of this, and I probably have one of these like every dinner. It's just like a different version of it. So the best dish I ever ate was deer filet mignon. Damn. And Mark, you love meat. I also love meat. I think you love meat too. Everybody loves meat, except maybe like a vegetarian. Oh shit, and we already chopped? We already got all the fucking wood we need. So yeah, I mean, I'm not that picky with food. I could eat a lot of things, man. I could definitely eat it too. Like, maybe I'm also like a big fan of risottos. Risotto. So like this, I could die happy if I eat like a shrimp risotto. Now this is a very fancy dish. It's like a very wet Italian rice, or moist. You can basically add like, you know, meat, fish, chicken. There's a bunch of ways you can eat risotto, but this right here, I could go to the graveyard and die happy. But I want to avoid looking at food right now because I'm going to explode from starvation. And that looks good though, Skits. Yeah, risotto is extremely good. Yep. So if they gave you a choice between risotto or egg fried rice, which would you choose? I mean, taste-wise, I'd probably go with the risotto. Now, practicality, I would have to go with the egg fried rice because it's just easier to cook. Risotto takes like hours, man. Yeah, risotto takes a fucking long time to cook. But yeah, I mean, if I don't have a lot of time in this fantasy to cook it, it's got to be the egg fried rice. But if I want to conserve my happiness stat, the risotto, easily, absolutely. Risotto is the shit, man. What the fuck was that? Add mulch, struggling sap. What the fuck is that? The struggling sapling. What is going on? What happened there? What did these people do? Oh my god. They added a sapling there. and never had risotto, I guess I'm missing out. One day, my dear friend, you will have it. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, it's worth it. It's rice with chicken stock, white wine, and whatever you want to add. Yeah. Well, the preparations of the risotto could also be different. It doesn't necessarily have to be chicken stock, and it also doesn't have to be white wine. But, hey, you know, it is what it is. Oh, we're going to have all logs now. There we go. We're out of here. And how much? The last willow. We're almost done here, boys. Going to be 50 wood cutting in like nothing. Now, oh. 50 wood cutting, boys. And there's more bird's nests here, man. Holy shit. Free money, baby. Free money we got right there. We got 12K in bird's nests. I don't know why people are so... why bird's nests are that expensive, but I'll take it. We just made easy 12K. I also made a lot of money yesterday. I made like 40-something thousand selling white trout on the market. They call me Angler Skits because I do be fishing. What's my fishing at? 47. My fishing will soon be 50. And Mark, that sounds simple. Parmesan cheese too by default. Yeah, I mean, with risottos you can experiment a lot. My favorite though are the shrimp ones, or the seafood, like the seafood variant of risottos. We're so close, boys. We're just one log away from level 50. We got it! We got it, baby! Level 50. We can cut down mahogany trees now. Holy shit. What is going on here, man? What? Add mulch. Where the fuck do we get mulch? Bro. I have no idea. But hey. We got what we came here for. Let me just fill my inventory with more logs. Go to the bank once. And then we're going to start the quest. I'm liking spinach or scallops risotto the most. That is tasty. That is nice. That is beautiful. Now, guys, let's talk about something else. You're torturing Skits here with food. Stop it. Talk to me about video games, movies, music, anything except food, bro. I am struggling here. I haven't eaten anything today. So, that's why. Wait a second. Deposit all of these. How much money do I got here in all these willow logs? 53K. 54K worth of logs. Oh my god. And how much money in cowhides do we got? 427,000. That's how many fucking cows I've slayed. 400K. I haven't played since 2007, says Happy Chop. Well, bro, you know what? That's not my problem. if I'm being honest. That isn't my problem, baby. We just got a bunch of shit here. Salmon, how much money in salmon do we got? I should try cooking this. No. 16 thou only in salmon. Jesus, man. Trout? What about trout? 30,000 in trout. No, but the most insane is the cowhides. Holy shit. And all cooked meat? What's going on here? 16,000, 104 each? What? Well, this is what we gotta do. And we also better start the quest. Plague City. Oh no. Let's do that here. Oh no. I don't like this. We need a rope, a bucket of milk, chocolate dust, snake grass, and dwellberries. Do I got fucking dwellberries somewhere? Red berries, cadaver berries. Uh-oh. Dwellberries. I don't see anything here. Got potato seeds. Shit. I didn't eat either. That's why I'm going deep. No, stop it. Stop it. Guys, come on. Something else. Food is driving me crazy. Like, mystic gloves? The fuck? Huh. We all in too deep. Pause. Okay, I don't have... I think we just gotta go to the Grand Exchange, boys. Let's just go there, bruh. How do we do this again? Worn equipment. Grand Exchange. I have more. Dude. There are people burning shit here. This is the epitome of just mad lattery. Let's see if we can make a quick 12K, huh? Offer to sell items. Bird nest here, baby. Come on, man. Offer. You can't trade that item on the Grand Exchange? What the fuck is going on? Why can't I trade this shit? Examine. Dude, what is going on? So I can't trade this shit, but it does say it's available for trade. There we go. Okay, it has to be empty then. Let's see, price per item. Let's go with 4,635. And what do we do here? Examine. How do I extract? How do I extract the eggs? Use bird nest. Use bird nest on the bird nest. It's a bird's nest with a ring in it. Search. Ah, look at that. Sapphire ring and an acorn. Use. Oh, shit. Now I get it. Okay. Never mind. We just need to sell this shit. Offer to sell items. Let's drop the price down to 4,600 and see if we get a sale. Uh-huh. We got 4,600 easy. Ooh. Oh my god, we got a bunch of fucking money. Yeah, just give me the bird nests again. Offer to sell something. How much money did we put? 4,600? 4,600, boys. Let me see. Give me a 4,600, baby. He got it, 4,600, baby. Woo. Collecting this shit. Yo, this is the easiest money I've ever made in my life in this game. Sell this shit. Come to Papa. Damn. 4,600 here. Give me a 4,600. Boom. Confirm. We got another sale, baby. Holy shit, we're demonic, boys. And let's see how much a sapphire ring costs. Offer this shit. 500. 500 this shit. Come on, man. 500 for a sapphire ring. You'd believe that these things would be cheaper or more expensive, but turns out that birds' nests are more insane. How much an acorn goes? 87 bucks for an acorn. Sell it at let's sell it at 70 then. Enter price. 70 bucks for an acorn. Let's go, baby. We just sold the fucking acorn for 99 gold. Damn. Whew. The mark starts nibbling all your toes. The toes, baby. That's how we gotta motherfucking do it, baby. Okay, now we gotta search for a bunch of shit. Recommended items for fucking buckets of water? What? 4 buckets of water? What the fuck do we need all that shit for? Bring the following items. Oh man. Alright. We need dwell berries. Offer to buy items. Dwell berries. Here we go. Buy limit 13,000. Actively traded price. Okay. I'll take that. Okay. I got the dwell berries, baby. Got the coins. Now we need a spade. We need a spade, boys. How the fuck do we get it? Let's see. Give me a spade. No, no, no. What is that gilded spade? Get the fuck out of here. 2 million gold for that. Offer to buy items. No, no, no. Spade. I just want whatever this is. 147. Do I have that in my inventory? Let me see. Let's see. Do I got one of those? I don't. Huh. I'm just trying to look for this. I don't. Never mind. Okay. I'm buying one. Previous item, yeah. Let's fucking do this. And yeah, confirm. We got one. We got one, baby. Okay, we got a spade, rope, bucket of milk, chocolate dust. Holy shit. Let's see, chocolate dust. Chocolate dust. 89, baby. Let's fucking go for it. Give me that. Woo. We got chocolate dust, baby. And I see my homie Hive in the building. I see all my homies. I see my homie GIELINOR in the building too. What's up, my G's? Welcome back. Sending a big hug to both of y'all. Big hug to the homie Zay. And a big hug to the homie Hive, bro. Happy Wednesday morning. We're here flipping items in the Grand Exchange in Runescape. And also about to do one quest. Snake grass. You better see what the fuck snake grass is. Snake grass. Snake grass. Here we go. 595. What? Can you excuse me? 595 coins. Collect this shit, baby. Well, we got the snake shit. And we need ropes and buckets of milk. How much is a rope here? How much is a rope? Let's see. Rope, 83? Buy limit 250. What the fuck is going on? 250 for a rope? Well, let's fucking buy the rope immediately. We got the rope, and we need a bucket of milk. Bucket of milk. Give me that shit, baby. 45? Give me 45. Considering we made 14,000 gold without doing anything. Huh? Insane dope. Being sick, fam? What you got, bro? What you got that you're sick? I hope you get better soon, man. It just, you know, take it easy for a few days. You know what I'm saying? Modify offer. Yeah. We need to modify this. We need to modify this to 50. What am I flipping? Well, I'm not flipping, actually. I'm just being a pleb. I just found some bird's nests in the ground while I was leveling my wood cutting to level 50. And I found 3 bird's nests, and apparently each of them were worth like 4,000 something gold each. I just made like 14,000 not doing anything by what people were dropping in the ground. So about to go live and create some beats. Oh shit, when you go live, tell me when you go live so I can leave a like on that stream. Alright, my G? And it's the flu? Oh man, well, you gotta drink lots of lemonade, vitamin C, just like cough things, and you just gotta take it easy. And say no music, that sucks. You okay now? At least better now, kinda dope at least. That's good to hear. So, wait a second. I do have, I believe, some buckets in my inventory. We got 2 buckets here. Oh, shit. Well, I think we're going to have to buy the buckets of water here, too. Let's see. Bucket of... Oh, shit. No. Bucket of water. We need 4 of these bitches. 4 buckets of water, baby. And let's see, price per item. Let's actually go 58, 60 coins. Ha! We got the 4 buckets of water, baby. Look at this shit, baby. Whew. All right, use. Cancel. Oh, fuck. Fuck me, man. Okay, we gotta put those in there. And withdraw. Deposit 1. Oh my god. Withdraw 1. Withdraw another 1. Draw another 1. And draw another 1. There we go. Nice. So, when is it sexy time, though? Now, that could mean a lot of things. What's going on? Sexy time. Sexy. When are we gonna listen to music, you mean? Or when are we gonna rub in the baby oil and just get down and dirty? Because that could have multiple answers as well. Can I not leave the Grand Exchange like that? Maybe not. Well, and I am... Wait a second. You know what? Wait a second. This seems like a bad idea. I'm not going to be chopping. And it's the homie AOT Spam in the building. Welcome back, my G. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. And we need to deposit the worn items. Need to take that. Need to take my scimitar. And I'll put that right there. Yep. Everybody, welcome my homie Ayo to the chat. What's good, my man? Sending you a big hug. We're just hanging out here with the boys playing some old school RuneScape. We're just hanging out with the boys, huh? One of the most beautiful things to do. Oh, shit. What's going on, my man? What you up to? My analog lab be taking some hours to install? What the hell is an analog lab? I don't even know what that is. But hopefully it's a cool program where you can make music or play games or some shit. Waiting on vocals right now. I thought I'd drop by. Aw, man. How lovely, my G. Thank you, bro. And what you mean vocals right now? Like you recorded some vocals or somebody sending vocals to you to make like a song? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? Hey, yo, it's a plugin. Ah, okay. For FL Studio? Huh. Uh-oh. Okay, we ran out of stamina. Working with somebody on a song. Nice, man. All right. Hopefully that vocals turn out to be sexy. Got a lot of wheat here. We got a lot of wheat. We have all the necessary ingredients here. Thank God. We just gotta walk. I don't know where. Yeah, for all DAWs. Okay, that sounds cool, man. That sounds cool. I guess I can show you guys what I have been working on. Some of you already know because some of you were with me last stream. Let me actually show you guys. Let me mute the music here for a second. And let me open FL. You know, I'm doing like 2 beats at one point. One of it, like, one is the more ambient, like, experimental lo-fi version. And I started working on, like, the, I guess, like, the Pierre trap type one. Kind of sounds like this. Change the 808 too. Actually, wait a second. Isn't it at 600? So that all comes from here. I guess this is the main one. And there's my homie Prestizi. All right, I don't know. I have been working on this for a minute. like the original version. Which plugins do you use? That be sounding dope. It's mostly flex here. It's flex and a lot of reverb pianos. And there's one citrus instrument, Angela. But we got two flexes, or one flex, one citrus, 4 pianos. So I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. Still, I don't know where to go with this. You should sample Trung Bao chasing in his beatbox battle. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. You know, I'm actually taking my sweet time with this, because instead of like exporting something like really fast and just like getting dominated by anxiety, you know, I think that happens very often for us musicians, right? It's like you want to upload fast. You want to just put out something fast. Upload it to SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, whatever, because you feel that you need to output a lot. And that's something that, it's a bad habit of mine. It's like, look, let me just export it for the sake of uploading something. And instead now I just want to take my sweet time with that shit, you know? And my homie Steve's in the cut. Oh shit, these fucking wolves, baby. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Damn, bro, these wolves are pimping. Damn, man, that alpha wolf is like level 70 something. Gotta be fucking kidding me. And I don't know. I honestly don't even know where the hell I'm going. But grapple crossbow tree? I'm sorry. Where the fuck do we gotta go? Like, why is this place so far away? Is my question. Don't tell me you gotta get a fucking boat or something. Talk to Edmund in the northwest corner of East. Our news? What? East. Oh my god, this motherfucker is far away, man. Oh my god. This asshole. Northwest. So, northwest corner of East. So it's all the way fucking down there. Well, gotta follow the arrow, I guess. That's what we gotta do. Did I unlock new music, bro? Sounds like new music. Got 90 songs right now, yes sir. Oh man, what the fuck is this? Chop down magic tree. Damn, those trees be pimping. We got some like blue flowers. We got some oaks. You have unlocked new music track, Trinity and Wondrous. Hey. That's what's up. Where the fuck am I now? We're getting close. We're getting close, boys. We got sheeps. Posty pie. Will you accept the message? Nah, fuck a Molly right now. Tell her to get stuffed. Not sure about what was dripping from these trees. Whatever that magic thing was, that was pretty cool. We got potatoes here and shit. Now, I have never in my life been here before. This sounds, or this place looks gigantic from what I'm judging by the map. Yeah. This place seems fucking gigantic. And let me go over here, the log balance. All right. Going out. I made it. I crossed it, baby. And I found the house where this guy's at. Talk to Edmund. Okay. Let me talk to the homie. Hello, old man. Sorry, I can't stop to talk. Why? What's wrong? Got to find my daughter. I pray that she is still alive. What happened to her? Elena's a healer. 3 weeks ago, she managed to cross the wall into West Ardone. No one's allowed to cross the wall in case they spread the plague. Plague? Not that long ago, West Ardone was hit by a deadly plague. They had the wall built to try and keep it contained. No one is allowed to enter the city now, apart from the mourners. They say that the plague is a horrible way to go. That's why Elena felt she had to go help. She said she'd be gone for a few days, but we've heard nothing since. Maybe I could help find her? Really, would you? I've been working on a plan to get into West Ardone, but I'm too old and tired to carry it through. But you, on the other hand, you should have no problem. Alright. Where should I start? If you're going into West Ardone, you'll need protection from the plague. My wife made a special gas mask for Elena with 12 berries rubbed into it. They help to repel the plague, apparently. We need some more, though. Where can I find these 12 berries? The only place I know of is McGruber's Wood, just west of Sears Village. Their berries are bright blue, so they're easier to spot. Okay, I'll get some. The foresters keep a close eye on it, but there is a back way in. Dude, I got the fucking thing. Talk to Alrina nearby. Hello, Edmund asked me to help me find your daughter. Yes, he told me. I began making your special gas mask, but I need some strawberries to finish it. I've got some here. Yep. So grab the picture from Edmund's house. There, I'll be done. While you must wear this all the times, or you could catch the plague. Arena has given you a gas mask. I'll make a spare mask for you just in case you lose that one. I'll hide it in the cupboard in case the mourners come looking. Alright, we got the picture. Talk to the homie Edmund again. Hi, Edmund. I've got the gas mask now. Good stuff. Now go. Now for the digging. Beneath us are the Ardone sewers. I've done some research and I reckon you can use them to enter West Ardone. I've already tried digging down to them, but the soil is rock hard. You'll need to pour on several buckets of water to soften it up. I reckon 4 buckets should do it. Okay. What the fuck is this? Uh-huh. Yeah. Bucket of water 1. Bucket of water 2. Yep. Bucket of water 3. And bucket of water 4. The soil is now soft enough to dig into. So use a spade on the mud patch. Boom. Attempt to pull the grill in the south of the sewer. What? The grill? What the fuck is that? Ah, here. Okay. The grill is too secure. You can't pull it off alone. Okay. Use a rope on the grill. You tie the end of the rope to the sewer's pipe grill. And talk to Edmund. The fuck? Oh, this guy. I've tied a rope to the grill over there. Will you help me pull it off? Alright, let's get to it. Mark 21. How do y'all get good in Counter-Strike? It's so hard? Man. Yeah, I'm not good at all. I'm terrible. Once you're in the city, look for a man called... whatever. I'm not good, but you gotta stay still when you fire a rifle or a sniper rifle and don't make noise. Until it lasts, walk. Yeah, I don't know who told you guys that I'm good in Counter-Strike. I'm terrible. I'm ass. Ah, equip the gas mics. The gas mask. Here we go. Okay. And talk to Jethic. Okay. Hello, I don't recognize you. We don't get that many newcomers around here. How come? The plague, of course. Not many people want to come to a place like this. And the few that normally get stopped by the mourners. All you'll find here are now the dead and the dying. Even our orc king has abandoned us. Oh shit, your king? Yes, King Tyrus of West Artnus. He's a brother of King Larthus, the ruler of East Ardone. So where is the king? Well, he's always been a bit of an explorer. He's led multiple expeditions into the uncharted lands to the west. The plague first started when he came back from one of these expeditions. More than a few suspect that some of his men caught it out there and brought it back with them here. The king didn't care though. He just left on another expedition to the west. He hasn't been seen since. He left the city Water Braverk in charge, but he's no better. Uh-oh. Yo, throw some tunes at least in the background though. Radio station isn't so great with only RuneScape music running. Huh. Alright, we could do that. Anyway, you clearly didn't come here to talk about kings. I'll do it right after I read this. So tell me, what brings you to the West Artnus? I'm looking for a woman from East Ardunge called Alina. East Ardungian women are easier to find in East Artnus. Not many would come to the West Artnus to find one. Although the name is familiar. What does she look like? You showed Jethic the picture? Ah yes, she came over here to help the plague victims. I think she's staying over with the Ranson family. They live in the small timbered building at the far north side of town. I've not seen her around here in a while. Mind. I don't suppose you could run me a little errand while you're over there. I borrowed this book from them. Can you return it? Yeah. I'll return it. Jethic gives you a book. Alright. And yeah, why don't we do that? That is actually a great idea, Hive. I mean, I'm not opposed to RuneScape music, but maybe some of you are. Like the homie Hive. Well, you know what? The homie Steezy always has something. Let's see. 11:20. We can put something for like 40 minutes. Homage 90s Kids full beat tape 34. Nick Black Last Light full beat tape. Let's see this one. So what is this? Pristine Lady Garden, Zephyr's Flutter, Alright, The Gathering. Let's see what kind of stuff we get. Let's see what this sounds like. I'm kind of curious. I've never heard. What's his name again? Nick Black? Yeah, Nick Black.
Nick Black. Nick Black.
Kind of interested to see him, to check it out. Kind of interesting. Let's see what it sounds like. Alright, we're going through this door. Go away, we don't want any. I'm a friend of Jethic's. I have come to return a book he borrowed. Oh, why didn't you say so? Come in then. You hand the book to Ted as you enter. Thanks, I've been missing that. Alright, talk to Martha. Hi, I hear a woman called Alina is staying here. Yes, she was staying here, but slightly over a week ago she was getting ready to go back. However, she never managed to leave. My daughter Millie was playing near the west wall when she saw some shadowy figures jump out and grab her. Millie is upstairs if you wish to speak to her. What's going on here? They just literally deleted one song from the tape? Alright, that was pretty short-lived by Nick. Couldn't even hear one song. Let's see. Soup box. Perception. Or idealism. What do we do? Let's see. I'm trying to find something. Nothing but a daydream beat tape. Psycho breezing. Maybe Psycho's the place. Let's see. Let's listen to Psycho. Psycho might be the man. Hello, your parents say that you saw what happened to Alina. Oh yeah. This is good shit. Yes, I was at near the southeast corner when I saw Alina walking by. I was about to run to greet her when some men jumped out. They shoved a sack over her head and dragged her into that building. Which building? It was a boarded up building with no windows in the southeast corner of West Art News. Gotta get the fuck there then. My man. Same thing with fake diffuse. You just do it 1 second and let them panic and rush in. Mark, bro, you're confusing me now. Let's keep it simple. No need for the fancy terms. You remind me of myself, man. Convict. When things start getting beyond your capacity, you just go bzz, 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 bzz. Yeah. And this is bomb, bro. This is fucking fire. Alright, this people, what do we got here? The door won't open. You notice a black cross on the door. I'd stand away from there. A black cross means that the house has been touched by the plague. I fear not a mere plague. That's irrelevant. You don't have clearance to go in there. How do I get clearance? Well, you need to apply to the head mourner. Well, I suppose Breivik, the city warder. I want to get your hopes up, though. So talk to the clerk in the large building north of the manhole. Alright. You went from RuneScape music to RuneScape music? I'd say this is not RuneScape music. This is hip-hop. Jazz rap or like lo-fi. In that realm. I don't think no RuneScape beat has percussion like this. No. Conviction. When your CT and the bomb is planted, when you defuse it makes a sound too. So you bait them with the sound instead of getting killed while defusing. That's what I'm talking about. Sad Meadow. Okay. Clerk, hello. Welcome to the civic office of West Art News. How can I help you? I need permission to enter a plagued house. Rather, you and me. The mourner normally deals with that stuff. You should speak to them. Their headquarters are right near the city gate. Alright, this is urgent though. Someone's been kidnapped. Ooh, I'm liking this. Psycho is fucking insane. Oh, shit. Psycho. You are psycho. Wow, this is beautiful. I'll see what I can do, suppose. I suppose they can come in if they keep it short. Okay, now where do I go? Talk to Breivik? My head hurts. I'll speak to you another day. This is really important, though. I can't possibly speak to you with my head spinning like this. I went a bit heavy on the drink again last night. Curse my herbalist. She made the best hangover cures. Darn inconvenient of her catching the plague. Do you know what's the cure? Let me think. Ouch. Thinking isn't clever. Ah, here. She did scribble it down for me. Breivik hands you a tatty piece of paper. Use your chocolate dust on the bucket of milk. Use the snake grass on the chocolatey milk. You mix the snake grass into the bucket. Okay. Talk to Breivik again. My head still hurts too much to think straight. Oh, for the Trudy's hangover cures. Try this. Oh, that's much better, thanks. That's the clearest my head has felt in a month. Ah, now. What was it you wanted me to do for you? I need to rescue somebody. Well, the mourners deal with that sort of thing. They won't listen to me. They say I'm not properly equipped to go into the house, though I do have a very effective gas mask. You should rap the quest dialogue. Damn, man, Hive, you're asking for way too much. Well, I guess they're not taking the issue. I mean, the thing is, if these would be BZ lyrics, that'd be something else, but I don't got the cadence to do this. I've heard of Alina. She has helped us a lot. Okay, I'll give it to you. This warrant to enter the house. You know, it's not a lot. I don't know. Kind of sounds off to read quest lyrics to raps. But hey, man. Let's just enjoy the music. No need to rap, bro. Try to enter the plague house again. Okay. Let's try and entering the plague house again. Now, I am afraid.
Nos preguntamos hace milenios qué es la vida.
That some music. It's how crazy how some songs are not available. Effing with you. You don't have to do it. I'm just thinking of random fun shit to do. I figured, bro. Let's see. I think stuff like this is it's better practical, not theoretical. Yes. I tried my best to be clear, though. Yeah. All I hear is yep, yep, yep. I'm gonna figure out in game 2. When you're CT and the bomb is planted, when you defuse it, it makes a sound too. So you bait them with the sound instead of getting killed while defusing. Fake that you're planting on one side, fake that you're defusing on the other. Simplest way I can say it. I gave up. I'm gonna try that if I remember. Is that okay? Yeah. Unless you have a bunch of teammates around you, then you go for it. Huh? Okay. I have a warrant from Breivik to enter here. This is highly irregular. Please enter. I've got someone with a warrant from Breivik. Okay. Search the barrel. And you find a small key in the barrel. Good. Let's walk down. Enter the jail and talk to Alina. Okay. Talk to Alina. Hi, you're free to go. Your kidnappers don't seem to be about right now. Thank you. Being kidnapped here was so inconvenient. I was on my way back to East Artno's some samples. I want to see if I can diagnose a cure for this plague. Well, you can leave. Blah, blah, blah. Go and see my father. I'll make sure he adequately rewards you. Now, I'd better leave while I still can. Okay. We're done, right? Oh. And how do I... I gotta go down that hole. Okay. Let's see if we can actually get some games. Some Counter-Strike games this weekend. Hopefully we can. Because what I got... Wait, we got leg day on Friday too. Oh my. It's just terrible, man. Maybe we can get some games Thursday too. Thursday sounds good. Thursday could be a good day. And gotta talk to Edmund now. Thank you. Alina beat you back by minutes. Now I said I'd give you a reward. What can I give you as a reward, I wonder? Here, take this magic scroll. I have little use for it, but it may help you. Boom! You have completed Plague City. You are awarded 1 quest point, 2,425 mining XP, and an Ardone teleport scroll. Isn't that great, guys? Woo! Now, I'd recommend you go and see Alina. She wanted to thank you herself. She lives in the house opposite ours. Well, we got it, baby. We got it. We got it, boys. Now we need to do Monk's Friend. 1 jug of water and 1 log. Talk to brother. You gotta be kidding me. Where the fuck do I get a jug, bro? Oh no. Oh no. We need to go into like a kitchen or something. Or the bank. We need a jug of water, bro. Let me see where the fuck... There's a bank here, bro. Okay, there's a bank not far from here. Let's actually do this north. And let's go here. Or if you know they are far, you just go for it. I'm getting in too deep into this. I stop. Yeah. You're in too deep. This is what I'm talking about, though. Is this the bank? Okay, this is the bank. Do I got any logs? I just need to withdraw 1 log. And I need a fucking jug. Where the hell am I gonna get a jug? I knew I needed one of these things, bro. I knew I needed some fucking... I have a pot, but I don't have a jug, man. I am so screwed. Where the hell can we find a jug, bro? Pigeon cage. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. Cooking range. Is there like anything here? Is there a store in this bitch? We need a store. East Art News. water source, 2 pints, cooking range, hard nose, gem shop, hard nose, rooftop course, fur trader, spice shop, food shop. Maybe in the food shop we can find something. Right to the, like, here. This is insane though. Attack Knight of Ardnouge. What the fuck is this? We're not there yet. Here. Pause. And I need to wear eye drops. Oh my god. There just has to be a way for me to get a jug. I need a motherfucking jug, baby. Let's see what you got. Oh, this guy only sells bread. Silver merchant. Baker. Steel? I don't want to steal. Gem merchant. Silk merchant. Somebody's got to have a fucking jug somewhere. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we gotta search something here. Jug in East or Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh god. For jugs or so, a Catholic wine shop, drainer. Oh my god. Yeah, we can't find anything here. Shop locations. We're fucked. We are so fucked. We gotta go to Lumbridge, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, but we got a motherfucking teleport scroll here, right? Damn, I'm an idiot. That's right. That is right. Alright. Definitely gonna go to Lumbridge then. As deep as you want. As deep as you want, baby daddy. Pause. Wait, what? Pause. You know what? Judy talking trash on Discord again? I don't know what to tell you, bro. Judy, I don't know what to tell you, man. Now, we got a pot. We got a bowl. We got a jug. We got the fucking jug at least. We got a knife. And we gotta use a jug here. And we got a jug of water now. Recommended items. Okay, we gotta use this. Read. Your memories. You memorize what is written on the teleport scroll. You can now use the Ardnouge teleport spell. Okay. The fuck is that? Level 51? To use a teleport? You gotta be kidding me. Where's the Falador one? Level 37. Oh my god. I have, wait, law, air, and water. Oh my. You should remove her mod status next time. Bro, what the fuck is going on, Skits? You should remove her mod status next time with her main account. She's way too trolly. We can do that. I mean, sounds fair. Take the coins. I thought you guys had like a chat though, and you guys squashed up whatever beef there was, you know? Then again, I don't know. We gotta use, okay, a law rune. Damn, bro. Withdraw 1 law rune. Withdraw 3 air runes. And withdraw the water rune. Skits, I've been meaning to ask, what is happening in this game, Runescape? What do you mean, what is happening in this game, Runescape? Like, what am I doing right now in the game? I am trying to get a lot of quests done. Well, she's bipolar or just bought peace for like 1 hour, not sure. No, bipolar doesn't have anything to do. Believe me, I'm bipolar. And, you know, that has nothing to do with being bipolar. It's just maybe something else. And what is it about? Well, it's one of the oldest MMOs ever. And it's just a game where you are in this giant world, for one, called Bipolar is Mood Swings. Yeah, but that doesn't imply that you're gonna treat a person good and bad, good and bad, good and bad. That doesn't justify being bipolar, bro. Believe me, like I just told you, I'm bipolar. Alright? And I know what this is all about ever since I got diagnosed with it and shit. So that has nothing to do with that. Oh my god. Oh my god, we gotta go so fucking north. So yeah, RuneScape is an MMO, right? Maybe you know what a MMORPG is. Convict, if you don't know, it's a massive multiplayer online role-playing game. So you basically spawn into this world, the world of GIELINOR, as an adventurer, and there is no right or wrong way to play the game. All you got to do is, you know, you set your own rules and your own method of playing. And me, right now, there's like a bunch of skills that you can level in the game. You've got a bunch of combat skills. You've got like gathering skills. You got mining, wood cutting, fishing. You're doing a lot of things. And you just gotta, I guess, progress. That the name of the game is, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Skits. And that explains why some days you're really energetic and some you're more neutral down. There might be, what the fuck is going here? What is going on? Like, I thought, How do I get there? I mean, there can be some truth to that. But then again, you know, some days I'm really energetic. When I wake up and it's like the start of the day, that's when the peak occurs, I guess. Euphoria can have something to do. And it depends. If I'm like in a really good mood, I'm just really upbeat. There is truth to that, but you gotta realize that, you know, the longer you are awake and the more shit that you do throughout the day, you just get tired, bro. And sometimes I do stream and I'm just obliterated, especially like in the late night streams where it's, yeah, I just went to the gym. When I go to the gym, I don't know how many times. Oh, shit. I don't know how many times I've told you guys that my gym trainer goes ham on me. He doesn't have one difficulty in his training regimen that is not, let's obliterate my student. So, yeah. So the longer time passes, the more tired a person gets. That has more to do with how energetic a person is rather than BPD. Fair, but I know what bipolar disorder is. Well, you might know it. Now, I have it, and I have really studied it. All right? So, again, big difference there. And Judy's behavior has nothing to do with BPD. Because you don't execute actions when you, or like Judy, right? You don't, you're not changing her mood. It's just something innate with her, I guess. It can be very mood dependent, but I don't think so. All right. And especially when you've like already manifested it to her. It's like, hey, you know, I want you to chill down in many opportunities. And it doesn't seem to click in her brain. Right. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, I don't treat you any differently because of what I have. Because then I would treat you differently depending on my mood. And regardless of whatever my mood is, right? I could be happy. I could be tired. I could be a little bit sad. I always treat you with love, kindness, and respect. Period. Right? No, wait. This is not it. So that's why I'm telling you, bro. It has nothing to do with being bipolar or not. And let me tell you, when you might have information and you might know a person that has BPD, but as soon as I got diagnosed, I started going into the abyss. All right. All right. So let's just say you have knowledge. Well, I have the master knowledge because I really wanted to see what the hell this diagnosis was. All right. And I got diagnosed a long time ago. And it's not like, oh, I have BPD. Let's just continue with living life. It's, I got diagnosed BPD. What the hell is this? why am I different? How do you treat this? Should I treat this? What happens if I don't? What happens if I do? You talk to many psychiatrists. You talk to many, people in the mental health field. And what you know is surface level to what I know. Because like I said, I have it. And I took a lot of care and detail into, what the hell is this? It might be one of the things that I have most knowledge of in life. All right. And you may have mixed it with borderline personality disorder. Now, I would not be able to say yes or no to that, because I only know what borderline personality disorder is, very minimalistic. The only thing I could tell you about that is that a person is very much on edge all of the time, and you can get triggered very easily into having maybe you can call it an episode or an instance where you're just very volatile. But I would not put 100%, I wouldn't stake all my money, in like a gamble. Because like I said, I don't know a lot about borderline personality disorder. That in there, I'd rather not even say anything, because I just don't know. I don't know the field. I don't know the field very well. Back in the day, I had a girlfriend who was a psychologist, and she had a friend who apparently had that borderline personality disorder, and she would tell me sometimes how she would act. But, how true is it? I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist either. Yeah. Holy Jesus. Okay, the music was very, very low there. So, hello there, what's wrong? Somebody says here. And let me see. So, wow, it's a little game like The Sims Skits, or am I wrong? And now, is it a little bit like Skits? Like The Sims, sorry. There might be some elements of like Sims into this. Y yo por ti mato, Skits. El más grande de Peru. The biggest angel Peru has ever seen. Axel, welcome back. And he says in Spanish, I would kill for you, Skits. Now, I would tell you, you don't have to do that at all, because I would never put you in a position for you to kill anybody. But I do appreciate the thought. I do appreciate the thought. What I can tell you is, if somebody would try to hurt you, I would defend you, as I would defend anybody here in this community. Somebody tries to hurt Mark, stop that. Somebody tries to hurt Convict, better stop that right now. Somebody tries to hurt Hive, stop that. Stepping in. What's going on? But there is no need to get violent. And should that ever happen, that's not the solution. It just makes it worse. But I do appreciate you, Maji. Thank you, though. Thank you so much. And I had a girlfriend with borderline, and it was a weird person who cut herself and had outbursts. Shit, man. That is not that pleasant to deal with. I'm sorry, bro. That's kind of crazy. You know, now that we have this like mental health discussion, and talking a little bit more specifically about what I got going on, and believe me, I got with me the rabbit hole goes a little bit more deeper and more complex, because I don't only have BPD. I have more stuff. So the whole amalgamation of it is very overwhelming, let me tell you. And it's like sometimes you get kind of fucked by all these things at once, and it can be overwhelming. And it's not like when you said earlier, Mark, that the energy levels variate. That's what definitely has a bigger toll. And you could also say my mood, like I'm way easier to fluctuate in between different emotional and psychological states than a normal person like you, maybe. And many things affect me like differently than they would affect you. So, for example, what I can tell you, for me, listening to music is maybe different than what an ordinary person. Because when I listen to music, even to something like this, for example, I listen to it with so much intensity. Like and it's not like I try to. It's just something that happens in the background. I'm paying so much attention to this, and I'm so hyper aware that it starts draining me. And I don't know if you guys realize that the longer a music stream happens, and those in which I'm specifically reviewing music or listening to music, like, bruh, I put my heart and soul into it. And let's just say it's more, I'm putting my soul into it, right? I'm putting my mind. So when this is going on in the background, I'm really in it. And it's so intense. And I carry that level of intensity for a long time. And then eventually I just, boom. I just hit a low. So if I would do this for 2 hours, and I've tried to, that's why, like, at the 2 hour and a half hour mark, I just, and I need to decompress, because if I don't, then I start really going sour. If I don't pivot, and if I don't just like pause and I'm like, you know, or if it's like too much hip hop, and then I just need a pivot. And sometimes I'm like, yo, Mark, you know, or anybody, just give me a song. I don't want to, just give me a classical piece, or give me something else that's not you guys. Because when I listen to that, I don't have to, like, I can stop being hyper aware for a second, and I can just, like, you know. So I will give you that, because I don't want to say that you were wrong back then, but it's just different, you know. And it's more so because what you're doing, or what I'm doing in this case, just drains me so much. You know? Listen, Logic, dear God, my man Logic. But we're not going to listen to Logic right now, though. Logic can wait a few days because Logic already has a career. But Axel and the other guys, they don't. Mark says, I have anxiety and a bunch of shit undiagnosed. I drink to mask it. Well, my G, you know, you're a very intelligent guy, man. All right, you're a bright guy. All right, and as I've gotten to know you over the course of these months that we've been hanging out together and just chilling, maybe you are right on the money. Like maybe something as, I don't want to say like one-dimensional, right? Like if you compare anxiety to something more complex, sure. But Skits, tengo una ilusión que escuches Nobu de JID porque canta en español súper bien. Eso lo vamos a escuchar, créeme que sí, pero en este stream no. Aquí estamos ahorita hablando de diagnósticos mentales, de problemas psicológicos y lo estamos haciendo un poquito sin música. Telling my guy Axel here that we have a different itinerary here for the remainder of the stream. We went the mental health route, and I actually love it. Because, well, like I said, I have a lot of things too, and I know some of my boys got some shit too. And here, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to embrace and to champion that because, you know, maybe some of these things, a lot of people could look like as a cross that you carry, a burden or something bad. But no, you know, I think it just adds more complexity and more depth to what a person can have or be. And yeah, you were disconnected from the server. What I will say, man, is that whatever you have doesn't make you any less of a person. In fact, it makes you greater, makes you more amazing. And I will say that we got to take care of ourselves, man. We have to look out for one another, as in I have to look out for myself, and I have to, you know, navigate differently in order to not like crash or to just get in a, you know, maybe a worsening mental state or unhappiness, depression, whatever. And I would say the same to everybody, you know. You can always go to like a specialist, a psychiatrist, somebody, a doctor. And if you think you have something, well, with a doctor and with several exams, you're going to know what you specifically have. And you got to keep yourself in check, you know. It's very important to be healthy. So, and like I said, you're not any less because you have anxiety or because you have BPD or borderline personality disorder. That makes you beautiful. That makes you amazing. It's just that you got to treat yourself differently and navigate differently. Otherwise, you know, you might start being a problem for yourself and for other people. And that's the least that I want myself to be. I don't want to be a hindrance to anybody, much less myself. And I don't want to be a hindrance to other people. I don't want to be a burden to anybody. You know, I don't want Mark to be, let's say, affected by my disorders and shit. And I want to love Mark. I want to always treat him with, you know, the respect and the love that he deserves. Anybody. So there is a separation. Like, you might have something that kind of affects how you treat other people, but that does not have to define you. And then you study the game. You study the game and you study what to do and what not to do. So let's say as a bipolar type 2, which is what I have specifically. Let's say that if I would listen to reggae music, I would go insane and start treating people like shit. I'm going to avoid reggae music entirely. Why would I want to listen to reggae music if that triggers me in any way, shape, or form? And for me, one of like the cardinal sins of mental health or having something is not keeping yourself in check and doing exactly what you don't have to do. So I'm not violent, but certain things trigger me. A lot of things trigger a lot of us. All right? And sometimes just like the most insignificant thing can blow out of proportion. But that never has to justify you treating somebody else badly. That's what I tell myself at the very least. So that's why when you were saying it's like, yeah, Judy's bipolar or something, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Because as a person who has that, I've never used my disorder to justify why I treat somebody or why I treated them like shit. It's never because of that. And when I was a loose cannon and doing drugs, what really got me fucked up was, just doing a lot of drugs and just being permanently high. That was what fucked me up the most. It wasn't the condition itself. It was doing everything that I wasn't supposed to be doing. And sorry for that, but you don't have to apologize, my man, at all. Like I said, this is beautiful. This is... I've never felt or thought of anything bad in these interactions. Why don't you look at it as we're getting to know each other, we're talking about something interesting. It's amazing. It's a reveal, boys. Oh, Skits has BPD type 2. But not only that, I'm here to champion mental health. And I'm also here to tell you, bro, I love you and I respect you, man. Why? There is no world, bro. Sometimes, hey, let's say that maybe I get, a certain situation get the best of me sometimes. But I'm never going to let that define me. Because I can always look past that and I can always tell you the same thing. Or the most important thing is that I genuinely fuck with you, bro. I love you, man. Like there is no world that would ever exist where I want something bad of you or bad for you. And the same goes with Convict, the same goes with Axel, the same goes with everybody. And everything, or 99.99999% of things, have a solution. And as long as you're looking at things through a lens of love, then you got it, man. It just takes, it takes a little figuring out. And you're going to slip sometimes. I slip some. I'm not perfect at all. I have many flaws. But it seems that no flaw can exist because the output or the outcome is love. Right? Like, it sounds weird. Maybe some people can't connect with it. I don't know. But really, like the only thing that you can't do anything pretty much is death. When you die, it's over. GG. You can't become a soccer player. You can't play chess. You can't play games. When you're dead, it's all over. But as long as you're still willing, and as long as you're still living, you can do pretty much anything. And again, like, maybe love isn't medicine for BPD. Maybe love isn't the medicine for, borderline personality disorder. Maybe love doesn't really, help your diagnosis. But what if I told you it does? Because love is also patience. Love is understanding. Love is empathy. Love is respect. Love is kindness. And everything starts changing when you give yourself that and when you give others that. So believe me, a lot of times, maybe I want to snap. Boom. Maybe sometimes I just want to grab a monitor and smash it against the wall. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. And hate is the problem. Love isn't the solution for mental health. Yeah. I mean, love is not going to come in a pill or therapy or like a chemical balance or imbalance. But believe me, love does go a long way. When you want to do things with that, then you're going to be willing to avoid certain things. Because again, let's say if we're just talking about triggers, let's say I get triggered, boom, and my instinct is to just react overwhelmingly and violently. I've already been through so much trial and error that I can just stop mid, whatever it is, boom. And just be like, well, the easiest way to react is to, explode. But what happens if I explode? I'm not going to fix anything. I'm just going to make it worse. So, and why are you stopping? Why are you catching your breath? Just out of love. It's because you respect the person, you care for the person, and you just refuse to go into uncharted territory. So to be honest, I kind of disagree. I may not be diagnosed with nothing, but I think love solves everything. It may not cure mental health, but it takes you a step closer to curing it. Yep. I once threw a chair full force in the wall 20 years ago. Hey man, I can't even, I don't want to go to the dark skits, because maybe throwing a chair full force in the wall 20 years ago is mild in comparison to what I have put other people through. And again, it's not a competition either. We're not here to compete who's fucked up the most, right? Or who's done the worst things. I don't really want to compete with anybody. I actually want to move beyond that. I did XYZ. I deeply regret it. But that doesn't need to define me right now. That person who did all that shit before, I'm alien to that. And I've grown and I've forgiven myself. And I've studied, I've studied the game. And I've also studied, the person, the maximum love juice himself. His name is Jesus Christ and God. So when you study these things, you can model yourself. Even if you have the most abnormal personality disorder or a bunch of them, Brett, That's it, And I thought about really grim things to do to others sometimes, but I could control myself enough. Well, my man, as a person who loves you and who respects you and who just wants what's best for you, maybe you should talk to somebody. And maybe you should, look towards trying to make sense of what you have, if you have anything, and then fixing things. But I'm not here to go be all preachy, and I'm not here to judge. You do whatever you want, and whatever you end up doing, you're still Mark, man. All right? It's not going to make me change my opinion of you if you do X, Y, or Z. All right? That's what I want to underline the most. But it would be a good idea for you to talk to somebody who knows what the fuck you might have. And somebody who could help you get better. That's if you want to. If you don't, it's okay. All right? Again. The way you are right now, as long as you can tell me you're happy, we're good. All right? Sometimes that's why I hate, going into these things, because maybe I also have, a certain tone that I really dislike. It's like, as if I'm the voice of all reason, or I'm being, judgmental. No. If you guys are getting that impression, I'm sorry. I'm not here to judge, and I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm just here to wish you happiness and love. That's it. So if it did sound like that at any point, I apologize. You are free. You do whatever you want. And guys, with that being said, it's 12:18. It's time for me to go get some food. What exactly? I don't know. But I am pretty hungry. And I also have to maybe apologize a little bit, because we opened a can of worms here, huh? But hey, sooner or later, you guys know, hopefully you know that I'm pretty transparent with everything. And eventually, sooner or later, this was bound to come to light. Alfredo or chicken? I don't know. Maybe it's going to be chicken. Maybe it's going to be chicken. So, yeah, guys, I want to do a couple things with my YouTube channel and with our community. And I don't have anything to hide, really. Maybe there will be some things that I never talk about, because we just don't have to go there. But I do want this YouTube channel at one point to be some sort of sanctuary for people who are just broken, or who were broken before, like I was. And hey, I'm here for you. All right? I'm not only here to just entertain you. If that's all I do, that's cool. But if I can be more, I am. So what I want the most is that I can somehow be a vehicle for you to be the happiest person that you can. Because that's what's most important for me, at the very least. When you die, you're not going to take anything you have material with you. You're probably only going to take your memories the things you did and the things that you didn't do either. But if you live a life of fulfillment and purpose, then you're not going to take things that you didn't do. You're probably going to die with a big smile on your face. And that's the kind of person that I want to be. I want to be a man that has no regrets. That's why I kind of, even if I started late, that's why I still started. At one point, I looked past of, yeah, I'm 30-something years old. Why didn't I start YouTube when I was 20-something? Well, it wasn't my time yet. It's fucked up. But I still did it. Because if I didn't do it, and if I look back in my deathbed and not done some of the shit that I'm doing right now, I would have died probably crying and very sad. And I just want to avoid that entirely. And you're going to end up as Saint Felipe. No. I mean, if I do, sure. I mean, I don't really care what I get labeled as. Just so long as you guys are happy and you want to change for the better and only for the better, I'm doing what needs to be done. All right? And I owe you guys that, man, because you guys make me feel like I'm Super Saiyan Goku 20. And yeah, it's not like I mean, entertaining is cool and all, but I want to be someone that gives you more meaning, if that makes any sense, you know? Because I genuinely care for you and everybody. We could play the whole multiple choice game again with every single person. Maybe I was going to say maybe there are people who don't deserve it, but I'm not the one who judges. I'm not here to judge, man. Maybe I wouldn't be able to look at a rapist or something, or a serial killer. Maybe I would try to not deal with those kind of people. But to somebody who's lost or broken, like I used to be, and maybe still am, to a certain degree, I just want to tell you, hey man, you know, you're going to be okay. And believe me, I think a lot of us, in this day and age, it's just so easy to get lost in the sauce. And it's just so easy to put yourself against another person you're comparing. You can compare yourself to anybody thanks to social media. And a lot of people just feel, including myself, that's why I'm going to say this, sometimes you feel unworthy. Or I feel unworthy. Or, oh my God, this fucking guy has a McLaren. I don't. This guy has a mansion. I don't. This guy has a hot wife or a son. I don't. And you can just get miserable. And I'm here to say, fuck that, man. Social media sometimes is the enemy. Involuntarily. And you, as you are right now, you are amazing. You're beautiful. You're worthy. You're capable. You got it. And I want to remind you of that from time to time. You know? I only use YouTube. Like me. But I used other social media before, and oh no. And I just know a lot of people who are just miserable because they spend X amount of hours or minutes in TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. But hey, that's not the point. The point is, again, and the most important thing for me is that you feel loved and you're happy. So if I can get you to love yourself more or love life more or happy, then you could call me Saint Felipe if you want to. But I rather you always call me Skits. We don't need the honorifics. Skits just works beautiful. Alright? So don't forget that shit, homies. I'm here for you. And I'm going to be here for a long time. I don't plan on going anywhere. So I guess you're going to have to suffer. Because I'm here to stay for a long time. I'm figuring it out too, you know? Trying to make this as good as it can be for anybody and for everybody. That's why we're alive, right? Figuring it out. So let's figure it out together. Help me become the best version of me. And help me to make you the happiest you can. After that speech, I will give you the manliest hug ever seen. Man, I can't wait, bro. I know you and I, dog, don't ask me how, but I just know things because I really manifest them. I want to. So you and I are going to see each other one day. When? I don't know the exact logistics, but you are very important to me, bro. You and many people here in this community. And I just have to hug you back, man, you know? Shittiest week ever for me right now. I'm thugging things out. Well, my GRs, let me tell you, you're going to be just fine, all right? And I'm here for you too. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna make sure. All right. Maybe we just need to breathe a little bit and plan out. But you're not gonna die. You're gonna be fine. And we're gonna we're gonna work our way around it. All right. Because like I said, ain't hell no way this kid's gonna let shit slide. Bad things, especially bad for my homies. So don't thug too hard. Remember, many answers can be found just by taking a break. Just stop moving if you're moving. Just take a deep breath and see, hey, what am I missing? So a tear came down my leg, so beautiful. Yeah, man. That's why I need to get the biggest dick. And that's why we got to do this every day and we got to figure it out. I'm missing a will to live. Hey, man. What can we say about that? Well, that basically means that you don't have purpose, right? And that's okay. You know? I know what it feels like because I've been there myself. Hell, man, I'm 36 years old right now. I probably lived a life without purpose for 33 years. Just getting high constantly, avoiding any sort of responsibilities, jobs, money, everything. I was just angry at the world, and I was angry at myself. And I was always distracting myself with video games, drugs, dumb things. And that has a cure. You just have to find your calling in life. All right? And what makes you happy. And that can certainly take a long time. It took me a long time. And it's taken people longer too. But they're... Why do I have a fucking gas mask? What I just want to say, my G, Oz, don't feel, even though the entire world is rushing you, and even if you are rushing yourself to find the answer, don't be. Don't be in a hurry. The whole fucking world wants you to be in a hurry. Your friends, the social, everything's like fucking like this. And that's not right. People are not used to living at this velocity. And sometimes to find yourself, you have to lose yourself. It's part of the game. So try to be easy on yourself, because maybe sometimes you're very hard on yourself, as I am with myself, and as many of us can be. So if you don't know the answer yet, don't pressure yourself. You'll find out soon, believe me. And you'll make up for lost time. And you'll thug it out. And you won't be alone, because we're going to thug it out together. So, remember, man, everything has a solution. The darkest tunnel will eventually have one light. It's not a matter of how, it's a matter of when. So, and how, let's figure it out. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving. I'm gonna go have chicken. I'm gonna go have some food. As soon as I'm done eating, we're gonna be back. We're gonna take care of a music stream. And yeah, guys. So Oz, we're in this together, bro, and we are always here. Absolutely. So I'm gonna go have lunch. I'll let you off the hook. I might be back at 2 p.m. EST, maybe a little bit before. And yeah, in the meantime, Skits loves you. And yeah, just stay happy, stay safe, and stay cozy for 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. And we'll be back here, all right? Taking care of business. In the meantime, a big hug. Oz, Mark, Convict, Steege, everybody. Xander. I love you guys. I'll see you in a bit, eh? And yeah, ask somebody we know, Playboy Cardi. He says, see ya. And my homie Axel too. A big hug to Axel. I will see ya.